and this time last year at our sales conference, we were very fortunate to have someone came along and spent a few minutes with us and told a bit of comedy. Unfortunately, this year we couldn't find somebody. The only joke I've heard all week is about Port Adelaide. They are the gift that just keeps on giving. But what we did here today from Ted is the importance of knowing your customer. And part of knowing your customer is doing your research. And funny thing happened when we were back at the bar earlier tonight. There's a guy standing in the corner looking all lonely by himself. So what you do, you use one of those lines about, you know, if there's one thing I can show you. We're in the bar, not the toilet, right? But as it turned out, Sam spent a lot of his life working in market research. And I thought, well, how coincidental is that? We've had a great afternoon with Ted talking about know your customer, focus on the customer, research your customer. So anyhow, we've got talking to Sam. We've got all to learn about what his market research background is. And as it turns out, he's also done a little bit of entertainment in his life, a bit like Ted as well. And he's been fortunate enough to appear on Australia's Got Talent. Now the judges on that show don't have that, but the artists do. So we figured, well, jump on the bus, come and join us for the night, and give you a free meal. Sitting down here with Brad, so he's always given the contract at the very last minute. And on that note, for the next 30 or 40 minutes, would you please welcome Sam McCall.
Thank you, David. Thank you. Oh, what a fantastic opening act. Ladies and gentlemen, David Fraser. Otherwise known as Australia's best John Cleese impersonator. Well done. You did well, very well, but sit down, okay? Wonderful. I met David earlier. I didn't know anything about him except for the fact that he moved the stage about 15 times just to get in the right place. Apparently, he's just come back from Harvard where he learned nothing. No, but thank you very much. Shouldn't really pay out the boss, should you, mate? But he's not the only boss. They're all there. Look at them, all over there. You know, did you guys see that they moved from that table over to that table? Now, you might think they did that out of the kindness, generosity of their own heart. They actually moved over there because they're the first table to go to the buffet. That's what's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for having me here. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. And it's a pleasure to be here at your Movember in July party. Is that what it is? Male speed dating? What's going on here? What have I walked into? Is there a row of bikes outside? They're going to tip over? What's going on? This is an interesting space, isn't it? Thank you very much for having me here. I think Lisa had an instrumental part in sort of picking me and booking me to come up here. And then all of a sudden I got a contract from Brad Gannon, your Senior General Legal Counsel extraordinaire. 53-page contract of all the material I'm not about to talk about tonight. So it's gone from a 30-40 minute act to 6 minutes. But lately I charge, what's that name? No objections, Your Honour, thank you. Breach of contract, I didn't sign it. Anyway. These are your leaders, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't they a fun bunch? Give them a round of applause. They're all looking at me and like, what's he got on us? I've got nothing on you, Wes Smith. Nothing at all. But anyway, we'll move on in a second. I did think, you've had some great speakers, have you, with this whole convention? Yes? No? No. Shit house. Well, I don't know who's hiring those people, but anyway. I heard you had an American who came along to do some training. Yes, is that you, sir? Okay, welcome to our country. Excellent. Yeah, whereabouts are you from? Ohio, excellent. Thank you for spelling it for me. That's wonderful. I love Americans that do that. Where are you from? I'm from the US. Whereabouts? LA? Whereabouts? OC? What's it like? Okay. I just love to do that. Are you enjoying? Is this your first time in Australia? Or? And are you enjoying it? Is that your lovely wife? No, the other one. Oops. Is that your nasty wife? I don't know. Which wife is it? Pick one. Who are you, lovely lady behind the pole? Training manager. Okay, excellent. Oh, good. Well, that's good to know. Anyway, when you do your training, research the audience. That's all I'm saying. And do you find that people appreciate American? I mean, because a lot of Australians don't know the difference between an American and a Canadian, for example. You got Canadians? Where's the Canadians? Where are they? Oh, hello. How are you? On the same table? What the hell are you doing? No, I know. I looked at his male and she's female, mate. Thank you very much. I don't need to see the genitalia. I can see from her hair now. Thank you very much. Are you the chairman of State of the Bleeding Obvious, or what's that? You're true. You're right, mate. What's your name, sir? Wise man, isn't it? No, but which part of Canada are you from? Oh, it's a big long name. You won't be able to pronounce it. What do you mean I wouldn't know? Hang on a second. I wouldn't know Calgary. I was there 3 years ago. Redfoot, Deerfoot, Yellowfoot, dengue fever, you name it, I have it all. You're from Calgary? Wonderful. Okay, great. So, you know, because what happens is a lot of Australians don't know the difference. There's a very subtle difference between Americans and Canadians, mate. See, Americans come to this part of the world to chill out. Canadians come to defrost. But the difference is you guys, you have dollars, right? You both have dollars like we do, but you call your dollars what? Loonies, right? She thinks I don't know nothing about Canada. Canada, mate. Probably the second biggest country in the world, with a Playboy model as your Prime Minister. Playgirl, sorry, wrong thing, anyway. So you guys have loonies, right? So you guys spend your loonies, they just vote them in. I actually wrote that joke before the election last year in November, so back then it was just a joke, then it became a prophecy. Now, some of you said you didn't like some of the speakers that you had, that's fair enough. Next year, they've gone all out, right? You don't know this yet, but I'm going to announce it. They're going all out, they're getting one of the biggest speakers, business coaches in the world to come to your next year's conference. How's that? Thank you very much, Mr. No Name. He doesn't even have a badge. At least you have a badge, you know your own name, you look down and go, oh, I'm Tom Smith. It's Terry Lee. That's where it was made. Anyway. But next year you have a big speaker, a very important business coach, a guy that you might know as Donald J. Trump. Yeah, he's coming next year. He's coming to Australia. He's coming to Capricorn. He loves Capricorn. Who doesn't want Capricorn? I love Capricorn. It's good. It's good. It's not bad. You could do better. We could all do better. You could definitely do better. Next year we're going to take Capricorn, we're going to make Capricorn great again. What do you think? We're going to make it great again, right? We're going to build a wall, not just any wall. We're going to build a great wall. We're going to take Great Wall and we're going to build it around the company. We're going to make Great Wall above average again. You guys are fun. I think we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Now, I understand you guys are from all over, like Australia, New Zealand. Yes? No, but that's, how multicultural is that? Do you know anything about New Zealand? Do you? Where's all the Kiwis? Oh, yeah, sweet as, eh? Look at that man, just sitting up the back corner like that. Just sitting geographically as far away from the Aussies as possible. Are you guys from the North Island or the South Island? Good answer. I give a 50-50 chance, I still get it wrong, but anyway. Cool. You understand? I'm fluent in Kiwi, we'll get to that in a second then. Because you're all over it, there's no offices there, you just work from home, which is like a camper van. Oh, check this out, scenery changes every 20 seconds then. Keep you on the road. Oh, cool. Well, welcome to this country. You still live in New Zealand? You're not just over here taking their jobs, are you? I'm going to translate some of these jokes with our friend Ted from the US. These guys come to Australia and take their jobs. So what we're going to do, we're going to build a wall. We're going to build a wall between Australia and New Zealand. Huge wall. It'll work because Kiwis can't fly. They cannot fly. You're going to turn into a volleyball net though, aren't you? Just so we've also got people from WA. Where's the people from Western Australia? Welcome to the future. I might do an hour and a half up here. This is great. You know you're getting a futurist this year. Do you know that? Did you mention that, Wes? Not Wes. Greg, did you mention the futurist or not? Yep, he's over there sitting in the corner. You can't see him yet. He'll come soon. He's a bit late, our futurist. He's back in Sydney with Jim. What's his name? What's his name? Was ist his number? What is his number? What's his name? You know, mate. You don't know. You know the guy that's head of risk? That didn't work out as risky to miss the bloody convention? Am I right? Am I right, sir? Thank you very much. Oh, you guys are fun. So Western Australia, thank you very much. And anyone from South Australia? Sitting in the middle, there you go. That's great. South Australia. I love South Australia, go there quite often. The only state in Australia that never had convicts. Right? A lot of bikers and serial killers, though, eh? What's going on there, you weirdos? Stop putting on barrels. Recycling minecarts, yes, sir. Your parents are bikers? Mate, that's probably taken offence to a few people. They're not really bikies, are they? No. Mr. and Mrs. Comanchero. That's why you don't know your name, mate. You can't even pronounce it. Senor Comanchero. But he looks like Tim Lee. Anyway. South Australia. And somebody from Tasmania, I heard? I'll leave you alone, over. There's a much bigger fish to fry. Nick Long. I'm psychic, mate. Oh, and good vision. Which part of Tasmania from? Launceston? Nice. Lonnie? Yeah, you're from as well. Related? No? Yeah? I thought they're joining the head, they're joining the... Must be really hard when you go to those bathrooms and you go through the doors. That's amazing. I do a lot of shows in Tasmania, I've done shows at the Launceston Country Club. Yeah, it's a great place. So I always start with the head count. For some reason I always come out even, I don't know. Thank you. There you go. Who else we got? Who is Queensland? I'll speak a bit slower. You're not from Queensland, mate? Well, why are you wearing their jersey? So Queensland is, of course, beautiful one day, perfect the next. What's the next day? Monday, mate, like everywhere else. We're talking to you. You guys are so competitive, you only play yourselves in the grand final? We're going to have state of origin with just you from now on. So you guys live locally, if you're the Gold Coast, or... You're not, mate. No, I can tell that. I could probably pick where you're from. Townsville, Maroochydore, Gold Coast. Yep, haircut. Fair enough. Got it. They cut it for the Commonwealth Games, didn't they? Got to look good. Got to look good. Come on. Who else you got? New South Wales. Why you have? Hey. How come you're in the other section, mate? You like to simulate? I can tell you're blending in there, that's good. So you guys at Sydney or where? All over. narrow it down a bit, wouldn't it? You can tell Sydney people that like to walk around wondering why everyone's mouth is upside down. It's not upside down, Sydney people, it's called a smile, try it. Life is good when you get out of Sydney because you can spend money and it goes somewhere, that's right. They're walking around trying to buy your properties with the deposit from the house. Anyway, and we're at Victoria, Melbourne. That's enough of fun, well done. Now, what's that name? Big V. That can mean many things. Anyway, keep it clean, keep it clean. I was just in Melbourne, I was coming up from Melbourne. Do you know the latest news? Have you heard that? The old news, yeah. Now, Donald Trump building a wall there on the Murray River. Keep all the Mexicans out of New South Wales. He's important, that's right. Is anybody I've missed? I don't want to miss anyone. What's that? I'm getting a heckle behind a beer can. It's like a ventriloquist heckle. Mate, I didn't say it, I should have said it over there. If you want to heckle, make it out, that's all good. He's done very well with the heckling. So look, you were possibly the most groomed man in here. I'm wondering, did you just accidentally blow into this? Are you here for the psychologist convention and just got lost? Are you George Columbaris in disguise? Ladies and gentlemen, Master, sorry. What's your name, sir? Steve, and what do you do, Steve? Ram. If I had 3 steps of what you do, that would be 3 of them. A risk account manager. What does that even mean? You've got risky accounts and you manage them. You pop around their door and threaten them like his parents used to do. Hey? Couple of commentaries or Steve, watch out. Steve there with his folder and his little pen. Anyway, sorry, I don't know. I've got a lot of jokes, mate, but I look at you guys and there's material like a box of chocolates. Now look at this bloke over here, mate. Oh, you could have been on the door kicking these lot out. What are we doing down there? What's your name, Nico? Gary. Gary? I thought it was going to be Middleslav. Bull fucking. Is it really Gary? Oh. My real name is Gorbachev Milosevic, but my friends call me Gary. You're from Melbourne, Gary? Yeah. What's your last name? Colin? Kolchak. Well, I can tell. I won't get into which part, but that's good. And what do you do, sir? I'm an account manager. Not risk, though. No, don't get in that, mate. Never know which way it's going to go. Oh, so many jokes. Yeah, anyway. So what else have I got to do? So many things. You look at me like tell a proper joke now, mate. I noticed there's a few older people in the room. Where's all the older people? Put your hand up, older people. Yes. Some of you can, some of you can't. That's understandable. The bloke up the back, he's still got his hand up. Good on you, sir. We know what you're taking. Those blue pills you're supposed to swallow, not hold them in your hand, okay? What's your name, sir? There with the blue shirt and the white hair? Yeah, don't look around, it's only you. What's your name, sir? You're what with Steve? Is he Steve? Steve? You lied to me, Steve. I thought you were Tim Lee. What's going on here? That's your dad, yeah. So you here, what are you doing here? Celebrating survival or? Too far? No, that's retirement, yeah, that'll come eventually, that's alright, that's all good. Listen, I have a lot of respect for older people. I do perform quite often on cruises and I meet a lot of older people, so I converted all my jokes into analog just for you. This is not an old car. I've done like really old car. I did a show on a ship called the Celebrity Century. I thought that was the name of the ship. Turned out it was a minimum age requirement. A week later, it was on the Celebrity Millennium. It was 10 times a day. People say don't make fun of old people. I go, why not? They can't hear me. And they're not going to chase me up the stairs either, are they? So. But I ask that because, you know, we never know what to call our older people. Like in the US and Canada, you got a lot more respect, right? What do you call your old people over there? Old people. Well, maybe you got less respect. Senior citizens, right? Mature age, senior citizens, wrinklies, that kind of stuff. Yeah? I call them what they really are, which is survival specialists. Because that's what you are, right? Because everything in Australia can kill you. Did you know that before you came here, Ted? They told you that? They warned you? Everything can kill you. But it all starts with S. That's how we know how to avoid it, because it starts with S, mate. Snakes, spiders, sharks, stingrays, scorpions, Sheilas, Sydney siders, Steve. He will, won't he? He will kill you and stuff you in a barrel. Snowtown, there you go. Listen, Nicholson's great interactive. They could just write my jokes on. They sit back here. This is like artificial intelligence. They do the artificial. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, no, 9 out of 10 deadliest snakes in the world live in Australia. Did you know that? 9 out of 10 deadliest snakes in the world live in Australia. And what is our national footwear? The thong. Oh, yeah. Thong, mate. That's how we kill snakes with a thong. Right? Just tell them that, mate. Yeah, don't worry about it. You look at the snakes now, they're not there. Mick killed them with his thong. That's true, and then Tourism Australia wonders why there's not as many Americans coming to Australia. That's because the word thong means something else in America. You've got to... A Sheila or a thong? No? How? You do know what a thong, you're not wearing one, eh? It's like, I'm really enjoying Australia. I think mine's on backwards. I don't know. You're a good scholar, man. I like you. That's good. Oh, where are we? So let's. What can I tell you? So many things. People often ask me. They sort of look at me and they don't know. Like you, Greg, Gary, right? Do people always go? They always ask you where you're from? Not really. They're probably afraid, Gary. Probably don't ask you anything. No, wherever I travel, I get in trouble a bit with this job, but wherever I go, people always ask me where I'm from, right? But they don't ask it like they do in the US and Canada, where they're very polite. I'm so sorry, can I ask you where you might be from? You know, and then you say Australia, and they go, okay, that's fine, they move on with their day. But not in Australia. We've got a different way of asking that question. This is how it goes down here. Hey, mate. Hey, mate. Yeah, mate, you, mate, you. Yeah, come here, you. Mate, come over here. Yeah, nah, hey, what are you? What are you? I'm a human being. What are you, a parrot? They go, yeah, nah, what, no. Nah. Like I didn't understand the question. Yeah, nah. What's your nasho, mate? Your nasho? Nationality. Your nationality. What's your nasho? I've got to translate all my jokes. What's your nasho? I go Australian. They go, yeah, nah, mate, but before that. What do you mean before that? What do you want to know? My past lives as a prince, a pirate, and a pharaoh. What do you want to know? What does it matter? They go, no. What's your background? I go, this TV. They go, no. What's your descent? I go, downhill. I go, no. Where are your parents from? I go, their house. They go, no. Where were you born? I go, hospital. They go, no, mate. What's your ancestry? I go, Homo sapien. They go, all right, you're gay then. I knew it. I could tell from your grey shoes, mate. That's what happens, right? Because wherever I go, I'm almost local. I'm never fully local. I'm almost local, right? Like if I'm in Australia, people think I'm a Kiwi. If I'm in New Zealand, they go, hey, they think I'm an Aussie. If I'm in Greece, they think I'm Italian. If I'm in Italy, they think I'm Greek. If I go to Pakistan, they think I'm Indian. If I'm in India, they say, get the Paki out of there. What are you doing? Get him out. I can't win. She's like, oh my God, did he say the P word? Just an abbreviation. So, would you like to know where I'm actually from? No, if you said no, just leave. That's all right. Next part of the show is all done. Hey, Bondi, how'd you know that, man? I am originally from Bondi, but I live in a place in Sydney called Borkham Hills. You know it? Cool. Are you from Borkham Hills? Which part? Which road? Which street? Bill Ray, what number? Nah, my cousin's already there, relax. It's a distraction. No, but you know, you can tell all these people, right, Borkham Hills, they don't call it Borkham Hills, because in Australia we like to abbreviate and put a no on things, so they don't call it Orco, right, Orco. A lot of people don't know why we do that. We do it to make it cheaper to live there. It is, because we worked out as soon as you add an O to the suburb name, you lose it on the property value. And that works all over Australia, works in Dubbo, works in Dapto. There are people in Woolloomooloo living rent free. And we call them hobos. But yeah, I did live in what I said when I first came up. It's, you know, just what happens, you know. But I'm actually, my real name is actually Summer Yellow Tonga from the Smith. Me and Wes are cousins. I'm actually half Samoan, half Tongan. Any Samoans or Tongans in? No, not surprised. Usually they work with Gary on the door. Gary's usually the guy with the one earpiece going. Not doing anything, but just listening to it. People used to go, that's pretty interesting. Is your mum Samoan and your dad Tongan? I go, no. Is your dad Samoan and your mum Tongan? I go, no. Is your mum and dad Samoan but they moved to Tonga? I go, no. Because your mum and dad Tongan but they moved to Samoa? I go, no. You go, bro, come here for a second. You're a bit confused, man. Samoa and Tonga are two totally separate islands. Nothing between them but 1,000 miles of clear blue sea. Okay, bro? No need to get Pacific. That's one for everybody. And then they go, why do they call it Pacific the Pacific? I said, it's pretty simple, bro. What are you going to do in the Pacific? There's a Pacific spot for it, right? You want to celebrate Easter, you've got an Easter Island. You want to celebrate Christmas, you've got a Christmas Island. You want to find a virgin, you've got an Norfolk Island. You been there yet, Ted? Don't go, bro. Hey? Next? You go there next? Okay, we'll take it for double thumb. Now, but I was looking for something new recently, so I went to New Zealand and was watching television, because you got one now. That's at his place. Still in black and white, but that's all they need. I was watching television and this show came on, 15 guys all in black jerseys doing the haka. You know the haka? He's not even intimidated. He's like, you should see the size of my penis. Didn't even scratch this guy, eh? You know what we call that? It's not only the haka, it's also called foreplay. Because you know when you see that, some football teams are about to get screwed. Usually the Wallabies, eh? Are you a closet Kiwi over there, sir? Hey? Oh, you are a Kiwi? There wouldn't be a closet big enough for her. Look at you, man. You're like a double wardrobe, man. But the haka is from global. The haka, you've seen the haka. No, that was it, but anyway. But it's going global, right? All these different countries around the world are adopting their own version. Like last year, Rio Olympics, the Brazilians mixed it with a local dance called capoeira, and they're doing this thing called the hakaweira. That's a risky thing. I know your German boss is at home sleeping, but... Was ist das? Was ist die Scheiße? Where is he calling him up? I did not expect that. I think I got whiplash. But is this in the contract? Who do I sue? SeaWorld or you guys? Who got more money? Jesus. Anyway, I won't do that again. In Israel, they're doing a thing called a haka nagila. Haka nagila, that's all right on the spot, yes. And we went to Singapore, they mixed it with the food, they got haka noodles. I was watching a sporting match and the Mexicans were playing. There's a little gay Mexican next to me doing the Macarena. Oh, kamate, kamate, kora, kora. Kamate, kamate, kora, kora. Kamate, kamate, kora, kora. Hey, Macarena. This is a true story. I was on a cruise ship, right? I was practicing my Macarena like that. But I wasn't making the sounds, I was just rehearsing, you know, doing all these movements. And I turned around and the captain was there watching me, right? The captain of the cruise ship. And I don't know if you've been on many cruise ships, but a lot of them are Italian. This captain was Italian. He looked at me, I looked at him, he looked at me, I looked at him. He didn't say a word. He just started doing this. I go, what's that? He goes, Italian haka. What are you doing? Even, would you like to see my favourite haka in the world, ladies and gentlemen? Everybody but this one, you haven't moved your muscle in your face. Where do you get your Botox from, sir? It's really good. Well, are you in risk management as well? Bloody hell. They're making personalities really cheap in China now. You can just ship them in. I bought 12 last week, man. Sorry, man. No, because I'm not trying to pick on you just because, like, basically it's a comedy show. I want everyone to laugh and have a good time. And if your face isn't doing that, I feel like I haven't done my job properly. That's all it is, you know. It's in my job description, eh, Brad? That's the only thing there. Make them laugh. Make all of them laugh. Even... He's not Scuba. How can you not have a sense of humour with a name like that? Is it really Scuba? No, stop picking on me. So where was that to? Oh yes, would you like to hear my favourite haka in the world? My favourite haka in the world is when you're watching the cricket and the Indians are playing. You see 100,000 Indians around the cricket stadium all doing the Indian haka. Oh, chipati, chipati, korma, korma. Chipati, chipati, korma, korma. Holy cow, eat it now. Dip it in chutney, call it Madras. Normally I'd jump up at that point, but I think that was... So I wasn't always a comedian, ladies and gentlemen. Once upon a time I worked in risk management, and I thought, fuck, if I spend the rest of my life doing this, man, eh? You're right in front of me, I can't help it. Are you all in risk management? What do you do? Risk? Risk? Well, you risk you sit in the front row of a comedy, right? Bloody hell. I reckon it should be like risk management. Hello. There's a new job title, isn't it?